Hello everybody, this is Francesco Abbruzzino with another Rogue Rant. What am I ranting about today, the day before the 4th? License plate readers. The police, they're spying on you. The Popo, they're watching. Several police agencies such as Longboat Key, the city of Sarasota, and the county sheriff are tracking your movements through the use of license plate readers, which are mounted on the trunk of their patrol cars or up in the light fixtures in the streets. Plate numbers are immediately compared against a database of unregistered and stolen cars and owners with warrants out for their arrest. A hit from license plate reader program just gave us a arrest the other day with an individual that was stealing bikes out of Longboat Key. So this is a good thing, right? What's wrong with that? Nothing, I say, nothing. If and only if it ends there. But all too often it doesn't end there, folks. It's up to each police department to decide how long to keep the data and how to use it. I'm very worried, very concerned, and it keeps me up at night thinking that millions of records are being kept on innocent people and that they may be stored indefinitely and used against them at some point in the future. Even though the technology is not new, Florida has really no laws governing the use of plate readers. And what is done with the data they collect? Legislators and our next governor need to remedy this issue. We should ask law enforcement to justify the need for collecting license plate data. State and federal grants largely are paying for the cameras, which suggests that just possibly it has something to do with Homeland Security. But no one has articulated a rationale for collecting so much data on the movements of innocent, and I emphasize innocent, Americans, folks. Law enforcement should explain why data should be kept beyond the few minutes it takes to see if the car is stolen or the driver's wanted. How long can it be used to charge someone with a crime? If there is sufficient reason to store the information, is it kept in a secure box? Is it only opened if a warrant is present? After a prescribed amount of time, is it shredded virtually? Furthermore, police departments should publicly and proactively state the rules under which they operate license plate readers. Who has access to the information? Under what conditions can it be shared? And how can they make sure that their own rules are being followed? Who's auditing the auditors? New Hampshire, the live it free and die state, has banned license plate readers over privacy concerns. Maine, well, they let them keep it up to the data up to 21 days. How about Onondaga County store their data for 1 year? Generally speaking, most state police keep it 5 years. A proposed federal law would end this patchwork of rules, but it's not likely to pass anytime soon now, is it? So Florida should come up with its own rules. In an election year, law and order legislators may be worried about being seen as anti-cop. They should be more worried about being seen as anti-privacy. Revelations about NSA spying on Americans has shaken us all up. We've been far too complacent about invasions of our personal privacy, our freedom of association, and our freedom of speech. We must strike back at government's unwarranted, unlimited snooping into our whereabouts. Is this whole scenario, this whole license plate reader, is it just another stingray operation that operates under a veil of secrecy? I hope not. Look, I get the facts that there's no expectation of privacy in the public streets. I get that. That lack of privacy, however, does not give the government perpetual or even extended rights to store data that details a person's whereabouts without a reason to suspect said person of a criminal act. Is the data collection active or passive? Active collection involves law enforcement officials searching for a particular suspect and shifting through data in real time, or very near real time, to find him. It is responsible use of technology that protects the public and maintains respect of civil liberties, wouldn't you say? However, if it's passive, this involves collection of storing license plate information and building a database of personal information, including the person's whereabouts and daily patterns. It does conflict with the principles that informed the Fourth Amendment. Collecting this kind of data for such an extended period is very unnecessary. Worse, it permits an overreach of government that which directly conflicts with the law designed to balance law enforcement and personal privacy. Proponents claim that the technology is indispensable in solving and preventing crimes, and it undermines the experience of the police in Hampton, where officials dropped their license plate reader programs because they said they were not seeing the results, according to their spokesperson, Lou Thurston. So, with all that being said, what I suggest is that the utility of this technology, at best, is debatable. It's debatable, folks, the utility. Its effect on society, however, is incompatible with the right to be free from unreasonable searches by government. This data storage should stop. This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with another Rogue Rant.